it's Cassie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this glowy summer makeup look, and this looks so good when you want to look a little bit fancier for summer but you don't want to wear anything that's too much. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching and let's get started. I'm going to start off by pulling my hair back. So first thing that I'm going to do is take this Bare Minerals Primetime Primer, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. And I use a pretty good amount of primer just because I think it makes your foundation look so much smoother. And now that I'm all primed up, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, and I mix two shades. So I mix the light neutral and the light medium neutral. It's just easier to mix them and it makes a nicer match. I'm definitely a full coverage girl. Like, if you do not like full coverage foundation, you will not like this foundation. It sucks to have too much foundation, so I just start with, a pretty good amount, and then I'll add more if I need to. And then I'm just dabbing this in with my beauty blender. And then blend it onto your ears, down to your neck. Sorry if I'm looking over here, it's because my mirror is right there, so I try to look in the viewfinder, but it's kind of hard. I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer. I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Vanilla. And I love this concealer. I've tried so many different concealers, but I swear this is the best. I'm just putting this under my eyes, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit on the forehead. And then I'm taking my beauty blender again and just blending this out. And then once that's blended out, if I feel like I have a little bit of darkness, like right here usually, I still have a little bit of darkness, so I'll go in with a little bit more just in that area because I hate having discoloration. So I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. So I'm just taking this, I'm putting this all over my face, but mostly focusing it where I put my concealer, because this foundation is super matte and you don't really need a ton of powder with it. Sometimes I even take my finger in the powder and I bring it under my eyes like this so that the concealer doesn't crease, because I hate that. So now that my foundation is done, I'm going to go on to eyebrows, and I use this Benefit Ka-Brow. It's like a cream, and you just use a little brush with it, and I love it. I think it's better than the Anastasia one. I start light to make the shape, and then I'll build it up. I like darker eyebrows. I kind of follow my eye and make the arch right here, and then around here is where I make it end. And I bring it down pretty far, the tail. I just think it frames your face a lot better. So that's pretty much it for this eyebrow, and I'm going to move on to this one. Oh, but I kind of start on the tail, and then I kind of build it up to a straight line where I want the arch to be, or a diagonal line. And then I fill in that part, if that makes any sense. Once you're done, what you can do is go in with a spoolie, if I can find one, and just kind of brush them out, especially in the front where you want it to be lighter, because you do want to get that fade in the front and then it goes darker. So just brush them out a bit. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on to my eyes. I know it's kind of weird, but I like to do my eyes before I do my bronzer, contour, and highlight. So, as a primer, I'm just going back in with this NARS concealer, putting that on my lid. Okay, so I'm gonna take this big, kind of fluffy brush and go in with this really light color right here. And I'm just gonna put this all over the lid up to the brow bone. This is just gonna kind of help all of the eyeshadows blend together nicely, because if you don't put this, then they'll kind of get splotchy. So for summer, I've been doing tons of warm looks, so I usually start with the Tarteist Pro to Go, And I just take this light brown dry. I just put that in the crease. Now I'm going to go in with Crisp. It's a really warm brown color, and it looks so good with golds for summer. And I'm just focusing this in the crease. And whenever I'm doing eyeshadow, because I have smaller eyes, I kind of bring it out a little, like in a diagonal, so that it makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. And that obviously just makes the shape of the eyeshadow look nicer too. Okay, so now that I've applied Crisp in the crease, I am going to go in with my Morphe palette, and I'm going to be taking this kind of reddish brown color on the end of the browns over here, and I'm going to add that into my crease as well. Okay, so now that I applied that deeper, darker brown, I'm going to go back in with the Tarte Crisp color, and I'm just going to put that on, like, closer to my lid, but still in my crease. And this look is super simple. It's basically just like a bunch of warm browns in the crease and then gold on the lid. So you'll see that it's super easy and perfect for summer. So that's it for the crease. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little smudger brush, and I'm going to take Crisp, and I'm going to put that under my lash line. And this literally makes all the difference. It evens everything out. It makes the eyeshadow look 10 times better. Like, I just totally recommend doing this. And don't be afraid to bring it a little bit lower. Like, dip your brush in the eyeshadow and take majority of the product right on the lash line, and then gently bring your brush lower. Yeah, this eye looks already like 10 times better than this eye. So I always take this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and I just take this side. Let me see what color this is. Peach Prism. I always take this gold or rose gold side, and I always put this on the lid as kind of like a base for my gold eyeshadows. So I'm just going in with this, putting a little bit on the lid and just rubbing it in down to the inner corner. And you can see already, like, that looks nice. And then it's a little bit tacky, or like sticky. So then I take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I go in with this gold called Hype in the Tarte palette. It's kind of like a champagne-y gold, and I put this right over top of that Revlon cream. And it just makes it so that the gold is so much more like opaque. That is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow is super easy, and then I will just go in and add a wing. I've been using this Fenty Beauty liquid eyeliner, and I really like it. It's supposed to be like greenish, but I don't really even notice the green at all, so I always use this. So I start by lining my eyes if I'm just going to do normal eyeliner. I will go back in, dip my brush back in here, and I will begin the wing. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that well on this side, but... And I like to do pretty thin wings just because my eyes are on the smaller side, so I think that thin wings kind of make them look better. Now I'm going to go in and do the other side. I usually do my wings more up than out, but today I did them more out, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of roll with whatever happens. Now that I did my wings, I'm going to go in with some mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Obviously, make sure that your eyeliner is dry before you curl your eyelashes, or else you'll have a mess on your hands. And then I'm going in with this NYX Doll Eye Mascara, and I usually do a mix of like the Dior Show mascara and the NYX one. I like them both. So you can see this eye has the mascara and it looks really nice. And I always shake my mascara like this. I think it makes it look so much better. The eyes are complete. You can see it was a super easy look, but it looks so nice. It's super bright on the eyes, and it just makes them pop a lot. So I really like this look. Now I'm going to contour my face a little. I just take the Hoola bronzer, put it here, on my forehead, and on my nose a little bit, and down my neck a little. So then I like to contour my nose a little bit. I just squeeze the brush like this and just put a bit here. It doesn't do much, but I just like it. Taking this Fenty Beauty highlight. Both the colors are gold champagne colors. They're super glowy for summer. So my favorite place ever to highlight is my Cupid's bow right here. It literally makes your lips look so amazing. I love it. Down at the bridge of my nose a bit. Always under your eyebrows. It makes it look so much better. And then, of course, your cheeks. And what you can even do is take a little bit of setting spray, spray the brush a bit, not too much, and then dip your brush back in the highlight and you'll see that it comes out blinding. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So then you are super glowy and pretty looking. And to blend the bronzer and the highlight and everything together a bit, I'm going to take this Tarte blush in the color Concept. So I'm just going to take a bit on this brush and just put it on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to kind of blend everything together. And then lastly, because I like a ton of color on my cheeks, I'm going to take this blush. It's like a baby pink blush. This one's super pigmented though, so I just go in a bit. Just put this on the apples of your cheeks and always brush up. It just kind of mixes and melts in with the highlighter and the bronzer, and it makes you look so nice and glowy. So lastly, to finish off the look, I take this Buxom lip pencil in the color Hush Hush, and I just put this on my lips. I just put a little bit, and you don't have to be super neat with it because right after I apply the Buxom lip gloss in Kimberly, and it's gonna blend it all nicely. That way you have something on your lips, but not something way too dark or anything like that, and you can keep applying the gloss throughout the day and it'll look super cute. Okay, that's it for my glowy summer makeup tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you guys subscribe for more videos like this.